to this adventure. We're gonna attack the Hohe Wand today, but we're still unsure about the crag. So Thorsten went back to get the guidebook. He's well equipped.
So, schauen wir mal. Ich zeig dir jetzt kurz einmal den Grünbacher Hausstein.
My friends, we found something, the Grünbacher Hausstein with a wonderful route called Haschberg 8A and Devil's Tree 7B right beside it. I love these little pictures here of the people flying around. This one. But I was corrected. It might mean that there is technical climbing involved. I thought it's maybe huger distances between the balls so that you nicely fly around, but that's not the case. So yeah, that's gonna be the crag. Die Gelände hinten hat leider schon zu. Performance pants are on. So we were kind of unsure of where to go today. So we picked out this nice sounding crag with 1.8A on it and the 7B on it. A couple of easier stuff. Perfect for us really for one day. But this turns out to be just a complete nightmare, old school slab crag. I'm really curious to see whether I'm actually going to be able to send this 6C a second go now. And right to the right of that there is the 8A, but I rappelled down the 8A already from the 6C anchor, and damn, the 8A looks completely impossible. I'm gonna try maybe a 7B that is 2 routes to the right of that. We will see. Alright my friends, I just reviewed this footage and decided it's time for a little voiceover.
Viel Spaß.
This is the first crux, or actually the entrance crux of this very demanding 7B. I feel on the left you can see what I checked out during my checkout go. I went with the wrong hand essentially to the crimp with the right hand that I had with my right hand here. So you match this pretty bad crimp here, which you can pretty nicely grab from the bottom, then small little move to a nice, very sharp crimp with the right there, and big crossover to the left. So this is what I was doing wrong first. I went with right to there, but you have to go with left so that you can get this really bad crimp edge there. Nice cross step with left and bigger move with left to another crimp. Slopey kind of crimp, really bad. Still not over. Cross step again into this starting crimp from before, and then a kind of crossover lock off into this other crimp there with right. And finally a clip. And I guess here I'm complaining a bit that, wow, this hurt pretty badly, and that's pretty true, because the first few holes of this entrance boulder are actually pretty painful. Wow, now the sun is coming out finally, man. We had a lot of rain here recently in Austria. Now it's getting prettier. So this entry crux is followed by a pretty, well, how should I say it? You kinda, squeezed into this small little dihedral with a couple of very sharp holes and very few footholds. So everything is happening there on a really short space with regards to horizontal spacing, And here again a shot of my checkout, trying to get some hold here with left, very stretched out below this lip, below this juggy undercling lip, and it turns out to be wrong. You just have to go all the way into the juggy undercling right away to be able to solve this position out and get over it. The thing is, if we're getting underclings from a very stretched out position, as you might know, they don't pull very well. They don't give you a lot of comfort at the beginning. But as you keep putting your center of gravity up, the underclings pull more and more, and then you get over them. And it's a lot of, slapping your feet against the wall, getting the feet just a little bit higher onto these tiny footholds, and then being able to, lift yourself up again, be above these cruxes. Yeah? So it's one of these kind of routes, maybe you're asking yourself, man, why do you not climb faster? Why don't you climb with more flow? At least try to be a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more fluent. But these kind of climbs, they don't allow that, because you always have to be so precise. And this is so basically you get a pretty good rest in a jog after this undercling lip, and then you get the third and final crux of the route, which is kind of a weird slopey boulder with a very tricky heel hook. Okay, and I want to show you that as well. So we got the sloper here in the left hand, another sloper pinch with an okay thumb on the right, and as you can see, again, pushing my feet up, and then placing this heel hook, very delicate heel hook with my left foot. And once you got this heel hook in, you're actually very comfortable, so you're standing there very comfortable. Here a shot where I didn't heel hook but step this foothold from the same crux, and as you can see, you just don't have enough pull, you just don't have enough reach to make the next big move, far move with the left to a decent sloper pocket with left, yeah. And here, as you can see in my ascent, I'm kind of pushing more and more weight onto this heel hook, and really the heel hook just feels like it's gonna pop every second, yeah. And this is how it has to feel very often in these kind of routes. I feel pushing until you get the feeling, oh my god, I'm slipping any moment, but then it's gonna hold, and then you're finally able to push yourself above these cruxes, and then you get a big move into a decent shard, and then this kind of big tree is coming down there and kind of cracks this rock open for you and gives you a really nice jog, and then from there on it's basically, I don't know, it's maybe 6B or so to the top, so not really hard, it's basically over there, yeah. But yeah, it's just super unflowy route consisting of 3 cruxes, one starting boulder, which I would say contains the hardest moves on these sharp edges, very painful as well. And then you've got this weird undercling sequence, then a good rest, and this weird sloper heel hook sequence, right? Like a really techy climb with lots of like details. And when checking out this thing, I'm like, whoa, this is 7B, this feels so much harder. I was really like 10-15 minutes spending time on each and every single one of these 3 cruxes, just so that I could be sure that I would send it second go, right? And now, as a little bit of a bonus here, the 6C from the very beginning that I tried to warm up on and actually had to sit down. So I don't know when I last time had to sit down in the 6C, man, but this 6C, that was just really tricky. And I let it roll on because I wanted to do this again. It was just such a cool feeling to find how this crux up there works. So you get this start on a vertical dihedral, like really thin cracks and stuff like that to climb up there, and then you get up this slightly overhanging lip, and if you're up there you can basically stand no hand style on your feet on this slab on some really good footholds. But then it's completely blank, and I hope you can see this with this shot here from down here. It would be a lot cooler obviously to film from above, but yeah, we didn't have the time and we didn't have the the motivation to do that for this day. But cross step here on a super slopey friction foothold here, just absolutely nothing for your hands. You have to step completely on your left foot here, making a one-legged push up there, another slopey foothold for your right foot, and another one-legged push up here with the right foot essentially, which I'm basically considering whether I should try it, whether I'm stepping well enough. And as you can see, again, pushing the feet up, bumping the feet up, and it's just about to slip any moment. And here I'm calling for rope because I felt I had a little bit of rope drag, and it's sometimes like this, if you're having a very friction dependent situation and you're pulling a rope up and you have rope drag, it might actually be that you pull yourself out of the situation and suddenly slip out of those footholds, right? So you gotta be sure that your belayer gives you a little bit of slack so that you can pull rope out easier, so that you don't pull yourself out of the situation while pulling rope up, right? And then you get this super thin crack here. Still very blank walls for stepping, but you get the crack, which is decent to hold on at least, and then you can move out with your center of gravity here, as you can see. And as soon as you move your ass out, as soon as you move your center of gravity out of the wall, even slabs become very comfortable to step on, right? It's just as long as you have to really squeeze yourself towards the wall and step those friction-dependent footholds. That's when you have problems. That's when you have to rely on the rubber of your shoes a lot and really push those boundaries in terms of foot slipping and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, some really technical climbing there. I learned a lot that day, although the grades were not so high. Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't want to miss this session. Just an amazing session. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the little footage here. Man, what a day! Tell ya. And there's always something to be learned from East Austrian limestone, man. Grünbacher Hausberg, Brümbacher Hausstein. Amazing. I don't know. 9 minus. It's like 7B, man. They graded this thing 7B. Oh, sorry. The radio went on. 7B. Felt completely impossible first glance, first checkout. But then, you know, finding your way. And then this freaking 6C, holy moly, the hardest 6C that I ever did. First, a couple hard moves through the vertical part, and then the slab of death, man. Just such an epic stepping action up there. Amazing. Never climbed so technically in a long time. Really good to get back into technical climbing, right? Yeah. Thank you, Grünbacher Hausstein, for this amazing session. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for making it to the end of this probably very long video. Some very long, a lot of footage has been shot today. I think I gotta go through it and sort the good stuff out and gotta get rid of the bad stuff. But anyway, thanks to Thorsten for filming a lot today. And I'd say stay strong, stay free somewhere out there, my friends. I'll see and hear you soon with some hard sands, hopefully. Bye.